The size of your success depends upon the size of your dream and how you handle disappointment. Welcome to the Strenuous Life Radio, the podcast for men and women, leaders, entrepreneurs, and leaderpreneurs desiring to know the specialties and soft skills of the strenuous life. Okay, this is episode 76, Common Sense Business. We're talking common sense business because, quite frankly, it's important to look at and to look after in a major way. Now, I'm going to say this, for about, keep out in April of 2003, and 2 years later, in April 2005, I started looking at all kinds of different books, business books. And I had decided that public administration was not the right field of study for me. I knew I didn't want to study business administration except as part of maybe an interdisciplinary major at the time. And so I started studying the works of Robert Kiyosaki, Dr. Bill Quinn, Dave Ramsey. And I went through this search. Of course, I also wanted to go to law school. I wanted to go into business so I could, go to law school and be able to practice law for free. That was a dream that I had when I was married to my ex-wife. Of course, that died, and then the dream died with Keith. I thought, well, I'll just try to resurrect the old dream, even though Keith and my ex-wife wasn't around. Of course, it didn't work. But what can I say? There's only so much that can be done. Oh boy, JR's wanting to come out. Common sense business. All right. Don't let your dream die. All right. Now listen to me. There's some mistakes Jimmy made back then. They kind of ruined it for him. There was Negative Brad. Negative Brad was always complaining about Jimmy wanting to be an entrepreneur, wanting to make a difference, Negative Brad. And then there was Jim Bob. Seemed like his thing was gloom, despair, and agony on me. So you know what I mean? You just crazy Jim Bob. Jimmy should have ditched him and Brad. And then Julie. Can't be too hard on Julie. Julie kindly excused herself from Jimmy and kind of bowed out of his life until around 2010. After talking a little bit about her family. Jimmy, a good thing Jimmy saw that it was kind of being reactive, so Jimmy just skedaddled. Common sense business is you want people around you that are going to bulk you up, get you where you need to be. Okay? So that's what's been the problem. Now, unlike Jimmy, I ditched some of them friends that didn't know a dang thing about common sense business. I ditched them, and thank God, because it changed my life. As a result, I got involved in network marketing. I succeeded. 2007. I met that beautiful college junior, Sarah Bocino, and we fell in love. She saw that I was lonely. She saw that my daddy didn't care that I was succeeding in business. So we fell in love. Okay, that's enough, JR. That's enough. So now you know where we're standing here. Now you know where we're standing here, and I'm speaking it, no doubt, because, to be honest with you, common sense business means this. This is just my opinion. Number one, do what you can to get out of debt. Now, some financial advisors will say, live below your means, and in a way, that's good and practical and everything. People like Susie Orman and Dave Ramsey. But I also agree with Robert Kiyosaki that said, expand your means. Because he was taught that by Rich Dad. And so I buy into the Rich Dad philosophy. I firmly believe in it. I have at least 2 of his books that I firmly believe in. Rich Dad, Poor Dad, and Rich Dad's Cash Flow Quadrant. And so those are the things, the belief systems and everything that I stand with. And I'm just telling you right now, you need common sense business. Once again, this is a life run production. Even though Keith was dead, I knew somehow he would not want me to give up on my dreams. Well, at the meantime, Harry's like, my friend Harry that I met through Jim Bob, gloom, despair, and agony on me, Harry was like, oh, Jimmy, you're making biggest mistakes in your life, going into that terrible business, and, oh, it's just so terrible, and my life is so, Jimmy, sit here and wallow with me. Just sit here and wallow with me. Of course, eventually I was able to give, thanks to Mama and Jim Bob, I was able to give Harry the boot. To be honest with you, another good thing that you need to do is you need to associate with the right people. You need to associate with people who have similar values, that they don't have this gloom, despair, and agony, fixed conscious mindset thing on you, okay? That's important for you to begin to see right here and right now, okay? Number 3, and I'm gonna kind of preach this in little ways, This is kind of plain truth. Come to obedience of the laws of the kingdom of God. Some of the ones I believe in. Tithing. I'm a firm believer in tithing. That helps. And another one is, I like that my faith has dietary laws, so that I can kind of, in some ways, watch the food I eat. I'm not perfect at that. Sadly, I'm not perfect at that, but I can learn more. I can do more. I can be more. And see, that's the thing. Coming to knowledge and obedience of the laws of the kingdom is very important. Very important for you to come to grasp with. Okay? Number 4. And this is the last one. Direct yourself to good business books, YouTube videos, and podcasts. Find the ones that you know that are going to help you. You might also look at historical theories. Right now, I'm reading a biography on Teddy and Edith Roosevelt. I've always admired the political leaders and the presidents of our countries. Particularly the good ones. And Teddy Roosevelt, ironically, was one of the good ones. Now, that being said, it's important to tap into common sense principles. You need to direct yourself into good books. Okay? Read biographies. Read books on different philosophies. One thing I would advise is get into some of the videos on YouTube that have Jim Rohn. Of course, Robert Kiyosaki, Delatorro McNeal II, Pastor Mel Keys. He has a mindset book I recommend for those that want to be entrepreneurs called Hell to the No, K-N-O-W. And so, all 4 of these are combined effort, okay? And so that's the size of your dream, your ability to be able to handle disappointment. This is something I'm having to plow through. And so, hope you find this, in some ways, important. for you to begin to grasp right here and right now. Because I'll tell you something. These 4 things are important. You need to have the right associations, like JR was trying to hammer home. Which includes having people in the same values. Get a proper business mindset, and being in laws of the kingdom, and also reading good books. These things are very important for you to begin to understand here. Jared has to say something about this. I like Jimmy's taste. He got good taste about books. I like Kiyosaki. I like Delatorro, McNeal, Pastor Mel Keys. I got books by Gary Cassie. I wish Jimmy would get some of those. Okay, that's enough, Jared. Here's the thing, guys. Hope you've enjoyed listening to the Strenuous Life Radio. If you like what you hear, please subscribe, become a part of the Strenuous Life Radio community. This is Jimi Hendrix saying until next time, don't just sit there and take it. Build your dreams so you can take it. Do what others don't so you can be what others won't. Do what others don't so you can have what others can't. Choose, act, and think strong, live strong, and live the strenuous life. God bless you.